I don't know if I'm going to like that or not. It's all wonky. Why is it all wonky? I've done something wrong. I've got, hi, welcome to the streamo. There we go. And stream manager and all the dings. And share the streamos. And there we go. Okay. Hi everybody, welcome to our Thursday night streamo. I've got a new Play Pretty. So I got me a computer deskum thingums, right? And it's supposed to hold my laptop, but I couldn't attach it to the top of my desk right now because I got to find a different place for it because it ain't quite doing what I want it to do. And now it's all crooked. And I'm trying to figure out if it's because I have it installed crooked, probably. Like, this is going to be like 99.99999% my bad, right? It's got to be. I've installed it improperly. So now I have, like, all the things. Fuck it. Okay, dokie. So we're just going to go ahead and get into the live because it's crookards and I can't fix it. So let's find out why my game capture is not capturing because every time I got to try, I got to switch it back to Rimworld. There we go. Okay. There's the things. All right, don't end stream. Don't end stream. Just go to live. And we're going to go get right into. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our Thursday night streamo. And oh my goodness, it has been a day. Also, my computer's crooked and I don't like it. So I'm going to fix that. I want to fix that eventually. I want to fix it. But for tonight, it's okay if it's a little crooked. I don't know. Is it going to be okay if it's a little crooked? Why is it crooked? I've done something. I've done something wrong. And the fact that I've done something wrong on the install of my new Play Pretty is just amazing. Also, I've got to get rid of that. That looks like, I don't know whose grandma that looks like, but we're just going to get rid of it because I can't with this anymore. I've got to get rid of it. I don't know what I've done. But that damn sure as hell looks like an old granny, and I can't has it. So we are going to fix that, and maybe we are going to make it a big red heart in the center. Because I can't unsee it. I can't unsee it. It's a granny. I made a granny face in my damn wedding area, and I got to fix it. Oh, no, you don't. Because you have food and water, and oh, I got to go make my drink. I'll make me a drink in a minute. I accidentally shared my Streamo link to all of my coworkers. So if we see a couple of random people trying to figure out what the fuck Twitch is, that's my coworkers. Hi. Oh my god, wrong chat. Yipe. So we're getting a little bit of a late start because I really wanted that installed, and now that it's installed, I have it installed improperly. So I want to figure out what I've done to fuck it up because I have done something incorrectly, but it's okay. First, and probably more importantly, we're gonna get all this deconstructed. Maybe if I take away the eyeballs, it won't be so bad. We just gotta see, because when you screw it out, Scott, I can't unsee it. It's a thing. Oh, we can lead into it, but I don't really want an old granny face to be the first thing you see when you walk into my base. That's definitely an old granny face. Velcro, nobody. I'm so sorry, but no, you're not getting more food just because you're screaming at me when I start my stream up. He's fucking cute. He's humongous because he's so fucking cute. And I feed him more than he's supposed to be fed because he's so fucking cute. Let me alt tab and make sure my sounds are... Nobody, I'm so sorry. So hopefully today, other than fixing an old granny face right there, I've got to do something. I mean, we could lean into it, but that's not the first thing I want you guys to see when it's supposed to be a heart. Maybe I can do a heart. Maybe I can do a heart in the center. Sorry, bud. I'm not giving you more food just because you're crying about it. Hi. Today was so rough. We got a late start on the streamo. That's because my package came like 15 minutes before 6 o'clock. I'm like, oh no, it's fine. Perfectly fine. I can get it installed. The instructions, it's a single page. A single page worth of instructions. You flip it over, you flip it around, and it didn't make any sense. So I've probably done something incorrectly. No, sir. No, no, no. If you're wondering what that snapping sound is, I'm snapping my fingers to get his attention because every time he does it, he claws me. Turd. Masterwork. Nice. Alright, go away, you undignified bedroom. That's gotta be on. Oh, I didn't set their bedrooms back up. Sorry about that. So Princess is over here with Yar. Gotta make sure my babies have their everything. Cherub didn't leave. So who is it? Angel? Yep, Cherub. Pretty sure it's Angel. Yeah. Okay. An Angel doesn't have a mate, but she has kiddos. Her baby sisters? Brother, sister. Okay. What to say? They don't have any babies. They're not supposed to have any babies. They're not married yet. So right now it's situated, but it's not perfect. I'll fix it. I'll tweak it. I'm pretty sure it's just because of the way that I've got it set up. I probably got it all funkalicious. And we'll get it fixed. There's cable management to it and everything, so we're actually absolutely going to do the cable management to that. No, buddy. Not going to happen, dude. You got to go and do cat things. I did not know having that crooked was going to be a thing, but it is. It's kind of. I wonder if it's just because I don't know. Because I haven't said it on something? Is that why you're crooked? No, it's like legit. It's like not even like it's like at a 35-degree angle. What is that? A proper infestation. All right, let's go. Oh, I could probably adjust that. Or I'm going to break it. One of the two. So let's see what the infestation is. This is why we have easy infestation on. Where's it at? Let's see if I can see. Okay, it's going to be in the throne room. That's going to suck. All the adults have to get up for sure. Because I don't want them eating our grand throne rooms and stuff. I don't want that. Well, I think the only thing they do is uninstall them. But let's not and say we did. We're just going to bring them a little bit closer in. We're going to like line them up right there. GK's playing some Fallout. Hi viewer, welcome to the streamo. I'm playing Crooked Rimworld today evidently. Now I should try to tame one of these things and I say that as soon as they all go dead. Got a couple that are... There's a Scumming that's still alive, but I think I'll unforbid all. Unforbid all items. And we'll just undraft my folks. Poor guys. Wake them up in the dead of the night just to go fight some insects. So that's okay. They'll be fine. I don't think anything was too terribly. It's just gross in there now. Ugh. And we'll finish them on that one, and then we'll just they should automatically go haul those. You would think. You would think that'd be a thing. But if I can't get that to set flush, that means that that is a $40 mistake. But that's okay. Only 40 bucks. The way I look at it, that's not too bad of a mistake to make. Let's see. Savage Interstellar. And Aspen is... Oh, River's still up. Come on, River. Let's get some trading in, bud. Yep. Good. Big bulks goods trader. We can make some money here. But see ya. Why do you have your babies up at 2 o'clock? It's okay. They were still up. They weren't in bed. I didn't wake them up just for that. And I didn't want Aspen. She's taking care of Island and Incarnation. Ooh, that actually caused a little bit of lag there. Ooh, we got some huskies. We can have more puppies, but we got the other things. We have something. We got something. We have animals. Don't need no more animals. Oh, legendary cheese. Probably keep those. Gourmet desserts. What do you got for? Not a. Oh, we're only down to 2,000 chem fuel. That can't be right. I'll have to go check that. If it is, then we got to do some chem fuel hunting quick. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Pigskin. All right, we can sell some stuff. We can make some cash. I'm trying to lean to kind of get the screen straight, and I ain't happening. So I gotta get comfy. As the placement of that is a no-go for right now. I think what I'll do is I'll put it on the other edge of the bed and have it boom out a little bit more. Yeah. That sounds like a great idea, Sia. I hope so. Because the brain not be braining today. Lattes, med blood serum, metal blood. Dyes, sandstone blocks, pulsers, gene packs. We're just looking for something we don't have. Chocolate syrup. We've got 117 smoke leaf butter. We don't have a lot of those. Let's grab some of them. Can't possibly be. Also, damn, that's a lot of fish. Don't need no more books. Side trainers. Okay, those are to buy, not sell, not to buy. Okay, here we go. Get rid of some of our busted gear. 66, 68. I know, riveting gameplay. Look, trading's a big part of the rim, okay? Yeah, sometimes you gotta make the cash. And since we're not raiding people to make money, this is the best way I've got to make it. I think. Yeah. Alright. Hey, buddy. Go lay down and do cat things, please. 70s. Gotta talk about our streaming schedule because it got a little messed up because I decided to take a nap Tuesday after our D&D sesh went a little wonky. My goodness. Would you look at... Dudes. Alright, so there's one of the things. I don't want to sell that one. Let's make some money. That's how I'm serious about. That's how we're going to make our money late game. So we definitely want that gate thingy. Wish we had a smaller one, but we do. It's perfectly fine. The hell is that thing? I'm not going to sell that one either, so I'll take a closer look at it. 29. My goodness. 3 grand. All right, let's accept that, and then we're going to take a look at our chem fuel, because if we've only got 2,000 chem fuel left, then I have messed something up majorly in my rotation. What have I done? No. That's right. We probably need another chem fuel maker. If it's that bad. We have a couple of infinite ones, but We're going to throw that one up here. But where? That's a very good question. Where are we going to throw this bad boy? We've already got one in here that's not supposed to be in there. I want it close enough that we can haul, but not outside where it can get all junky. And I can't expand that anymore. I can in there, but I don't want to. Oh, we already got them up here. Space already occupied. Okay, so gotta have a little bit of room. Alright, move the fire foam popper around. Reinstall that bad boy right in there. No, no, cancel. That one needs to be at the bottom. That one right there. Then we'll just build another one. They are hauling enough stuff. I'm just wondering if I messed something up, because these are all supposed to be low. Yeah, low priority. And that one's supposed to where the other guys can't get to it. That's supposed to be preferred, and this is supposed to be critical. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, we gotta figure out what's going on with that. Scoutman. I'm just hauling the identified therium. That's gonna be another one. Hunter lax weapon. Alrighty, Aga. I guess you're gonna get the assault rifle then, buddy. I'm still a little bit leery about that triple rocket launcher just out there hanging out where old Blanche can grab it if she decides she's gonna go nuts. I swear. I swear. Building copies. Yes, I know I don't have a lot of stuff, but it'll be fine. That should at least make the room size adequate. But unblock that so we can get some more stuff, and then we're going to tear that down. That'll absolutely help with some of the floors. And I think that's a roll of cotton. Yeah, we're getting it. We're gonna be doing some planning in here today. Did I not? I left them one muffalo. That must be my muffalo for over here. But we're gonna plan this area out. We're gonna try to freehand it, I think, and then we gotta. Excuse me. I'm not tired. It's just been a long day. And I do have to get off of here at 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a shorter streamo than I like. But I had to wake up at 4 o'clock and be at work by 4:30. End of story. I've got 10 days of scheduling to do. A new pattern to do it in. And I want to make sure it's right. I want to hand it to them and be like, that's what I've got. With what you guys said, everything that you did, these are my hard final numbers. Because you can argue every other position except fucking math. And that's why I love math. And it's so weird. I did not think that I'd ever be like a math girly. You know. When I was little. I never thought. Oh, that crooked screen is driving me bonkers. I can't fix it. I can't fix it now. I'm just going to deal with it. Maybe I could prop it. Why are you crooked? You know what this calls for? This calls for a drink. We're going to sit here and we're going to watch our little guys run back into, make some art. It's 11 a.m. I'm going to go and grab me an Axel Coke and a cup. And I'm about to pour me the world's biggest fucking shot. Because if today is not a shots day, I don't know what is. And also, I sent my stream to my coworkers. All of them. Well, I hope they come and watch. That's all I got to say. But I will be right back. We're just going to watch our guys do their things. And I'm going to go for a drink. Because today is definitely Hey, motherfucker, it is time to drink day. Oh my god. Tomorrow's gonna be worse. And back. Take my drink and doctor it up, and then I will have me an adult drink. I almost had me an adult cry time today. It's like, oh my god. They're like, DG. Though I will admit, I'm a spiteful chick. I said something offhanded because I was fucking busted. 13 call-offs by the end of the day. 13! Lord help me. And I was sitting there, I was trying to get all the stuff done, and they want to talk today, of all days. IGK! All days. About stuff, and I'm like, oh my god. Oh. I don't think there's anything as satisfying as a really good whiskey and coke. Also, there is my... Yes. Right, so that thing. I've been waiting on that thing for a bit. Because we go up there and we put it right over there. We're going to have ourselves our Japanese garden eventually. I'm working on it. I'm just glad we got another one. Alright, deconstruct that too. Maybe we can get away from the old granny face, but I don't think we can. What I am going to do is I'm going to draw a red heart in the center, and maybe we'll kind of get like an optical illusion or something, because right now all I see is old granny face and I can't unsee it. So let's see if we can paint the floor. Paint floor. Yeah, we're going to go with this bright scarlet. Not already painted scarlet. Okay, that means I got to take up the floor. All right. 1, 1, 2, 1, 2. Pretty sure I did that part wrong, but we'll see. 1, 2, 1. That should be 1, 2, 3. Bring it in by 1. It's so hard to see. All right, so let's try to Get this defloored. See if we can get rid of the old granny face. I don't like the old granny face. We're gonna get rid of it. I don't like it. We're gonna get rid of it. Let's see if we can do that and get that fixed. I don't know if there's any fix in that. Once you see it, it's like an optical illusion. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Also, let me go check on that chat stream. Uh-oh, and my Twitch went down, because of course it did, because I was doing the things with the things and the things. There we go. And Stream Mode Manager. There we go. And back in chat. I don't know if that looks enough like a heart or not enough like a heart. Or maybe we undo the whole thing. Let's unfloor the whole dang thing, not the flowers. We're going to unfloor the whole dang thing and try again. Until I am happy and satisfied with it. And good luck with that. Good luck, I say. I know me. It's going to take a bit. Don't worry about it. We'll work it out. But oh, I just texted my boss too. I'm like, yeah, no, we ain't past that. And I don't know where the hell my everything has gone. So I used to be able to drink with the best of them, right? For Dad Pass, as a weekend thing. You know, you go out with buddies, you know, you tie one or two on, get up on a couple of damn picnic tables and start singing and dancing. It ain't no big thing, right? Perfectly acceptable. Social interaction for an adult, yeah. Yeah. So, here we are, you know, normal, natural social interactions for adults, right? And I stopped drinking after that passed. I couldn't do it. I was like I was terrified of crying to the point where it's like I just don't want to cry. Okay, so no drinking. Had to nip that in the bud. It's perfectly fine. But now I have zero tolerance. So like a shot or two gets me astrophysically fucked up. Which is funny. But I worked so hard. Like all of those days at the lake where I was like drowning in beer. And I worked so hard to get my everything up. And it's just a no-go. So it didn't work. It's perfectly fine. So, okay. Now that it's a different color, it does not look like a face. Let's lean into the heart motif. Maybe we do a double heart. Or maybe we just repaint the floor red. Because the theme is red and white. White won't work. Red might. But what shade? Maybe we do a pink to kind of brighten it up and do a red carpet down the center. Okay. All right. Well, let's do pink. See that beautiful, vibrant pink. Let's do that. And I have to rock floor this down here, or it won't look right. So let's do that all in pink. Let's put down. Excuse me. I don't think I have just regular smooth zone. It's just it's going to have lines if I do that. I may have to do a map them edit and set terrain to. I think it's smooth marble there. I think that's marble. Let's check before I do anything. Let's check. Yeah, smooth marble. I had it right. Let's go smooth marble, and we'll just do like this little bit of section right here, just where the dirt's at. Nothing too cheating McCheaterton. Just a little bit of stone. Just a wee bit. We're not going to put it anywhere else. We're not going to cheat our way into having stuff. We're just going to do it the right way. So anyway, I'm a little butthurt that I can no longer drink myself under the table because the height of said table is a coffee table. Because I can no longer hold my alcohol of any kind. Now, it may be because I've cut back down the sugars, I've cut back down my carbs, I'm doing everything to get my A1C down and all nice and happy. I've lost all that weight, so it could be just, you know, my physical changes or meeting up with my metaphysical changes. You know, as one does in a chrysalis. I'm chrysalisizing. Okay. Give me like 2 more years and I'll come out a completely different human functioning body. It took like 7 years to like regrow skin and shit, but look, 7 years is a long time from now. Long time. Ritual opportunity soon. Is it time for our ritual? Yep. It's almost time for my flame celebration. So we're going to try the pink. We're going to see if the pink does it any better. And then we may do a red carpet all the way to the front. And maybe do curtains around the edges. I don't know. We'll have to see. So what is that? A fallen transponder. Shuttle, the refugee empire has taken damage and is seeking a place to land. Its commander, Cospro, I remember, wishes to land at Costa de Sia. 8 hours, rescue, shuttle, 12 hours. We could use the armor over there. Well, we can't do the hosting nobles. I can't get that place up and running before then. But the Phoenix armor we should be able to do. All right, let's jump to Costa de Sia. All right, shuttle crashed. Where did you crash? All the way up there, huh? All right, so I do need to send my people out, but I need to send them out like the 5-hour mark. I'm not gonna hide them in the mountain that got eaten. Of course I can. But Sia, why did your mountain get eaten? Well, when I loaded up the mods, I was in Costa de Sia when the game loaded for the first time, and evidently, if you add mods like midway through a game, it eats your mountains. And we'll go ahead and send everybody up here. By the time we actually get up here, the people should probably already be attacking. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to decon that too. Oh, we just need to keep Cospro alive. Everybody else is fair game. And my 6 texted like right before we started stream, like, what's for dinner? I had mom make 15 bean soup. And I love 15 bean soup. Like, I'll have it for dinner, and then I'll have it for, like, breakfast tomorrow. I adore 15 bean soup. It's one of my favorite things on the face of the planet. I could eat it every other day if it wasn't for the fact that that is way too much fiber for anybody alive. Well, it did bring Blanche. That is perfectly fine. But yeah. Adding mods ate my mountain, so it's fine. Perfectly fine. Nothing could possibly go wrong with that. At all, ever. Never, ever. I'm sorry. I can't even say that with a straight snort. But my guys are doing okay. They're a little not. Almonde is such a slow walker. Is that because she doesn't have any bios? Oh, I should have biosed her up. Why don't you go sit in the shade? You're in the shade. Should have taken care of your sunlight sensitivity. Where is the raid? Am I getting buggy quest now? I'm probably getting a little bit of buggy quest now. It's about time. When you the older the game gets, the more we're going to have these bugs and these kind of lags and stuff. It is to be expected. That's the reason why I've got dev mode. Oh my. Okay, well, we're gonna take our people. We'll line them up here. We're gonna try to. So let's see what we got. We got an animal war call. We're animal war call the elephant. That'll help some. We're gonna psychic shock lance a couple of people. Yeah, we got them. Why not use them? Alright, one more on that, and then we got quite a few left on the insanities. Looks good. I'm gonna send our people up here just to help with Cospro, because if he goes down, then we're boned. My people should be okay. Poor Blanche. Not get that guy. All right, see what else we got. One day, bring her out. Don't think she's got a lot. There we go, and a little bit of skip shield. That never hurt nobody. We should be very close to them going goodbye. Yoko, why are you not attacking? About to say. And that's it for our skip shield. Can we do another one? No. Can do it always though. Oh. They're fleeing. Well, that's a shame. Holiday, can you heal Blemish? So it's not so bad. What undraft? No, we're not. 10 to Blanche. And we're going to take a look and see if there's anybody up here worth capturing. For some more recruitment. There's a mining at a 14. Depressive Ironwool Psychopath. They're 83. No wonder they got such good sales. They're about to die. And I think that's going to be it. Dune, you can go ahead and undraft. Yago, you can undraft too. Undraft. Colonists rescue, yeah, I'm sure. And they undraft. Emilio, tend to Blanche. Returns it back. I don't think we'll get another one, but if we do, I mean, they are boned because I'm not putting my people at any more risk. Well, I mean, how bad you hurt, baby? Let's take a look at his health tab. Mangled scar on him, brain. Okay, we gotta get him fixed. That's for sure. And forbid everything and then get a haul urgently on all of this because we need the stuff. I don't mind them having a little bit of a hauling day. And right now we don't have the extra stuff for more goodies, so we're just gonna let them go. Goodbye, Kuros. Also, that's a really nice rainy thunderstorm there. I wish it would rain here. It's so freaking hot and muggy and icky and gross and fun and amazing and wonderful and everything great good in my life. Yeah, I'm giving you mixed signals. Fuck you. It's been that kind of a day. I am so totally done with today. Ow, motherfucker. See? I'm even hitting myself with my own phone. But going back to the drinking thing. Yeah, I mean, no, I don't really... I really have zero, you know, words are so hard today. I really do have like zero tolerance anymore. There we go. There's the word. But that's okay. It also means I'm an exceptionally cheap drunk if you want to take me out and get me roasted. 1 or 2 shots, I'm ready for some karaoke. I'm ready to go dangle my feetsies in a pool. I cannot believe we have a thing called toe rum in my game right now. That's canon. We're making a whole mythos here, and now I've got freaking toe rum because Homicidal Idol told Cages that we have feet pics in my video game. Spread recruitment on demon. Starvation. Oh, because you're still drafted, huh? Sorry about that, Amelia. You go get you some food. I don't see exclamations on whether or not people are hurt, so I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we'll be fine. We are going to get to some planning in here, but not right this second. I want to go back to my wedding area and make sure that it still doesn't look like an old granny. Fuck. Still look like an old granny. What am I going to do? I think the only recourse I have at this point is to kind of slim down the hair and kind of reshape it into an actual heart shape. What do you think, GK? I've already got the mod for it, so I'm not really changing anything but aesthetic. You think that's cheaty? I moved all the water, and now it's just reshaping the heart so it actually looks like a heart. No, I do not like the face in the center of my absolutely beautiful wedding area. It's supposed to be gorgeous and colorful and playful, not look like Granny Steve is in the center of it, kind of winking at you the first, because it's front and center of my base. I mean, it's like the very first thing you're going to see. I could play into it. I really could play into it, but that's not the vibe that I want to give my base. Is when you first come in, you see old Karen Granny right in the center staring at you with eyeballs. And now that I see it, I can't unsee it. It's not like the Drunken Fret where it looked like a guitar, and I'm like, hey, you know, we can roll with this. This looks like a face. What we got? Change it for sure to what you want it to be. Awesome. Thank you. And you're my biggest, bestest supporter, so I'll take it. All right, so we're gonna make the heart look a little more heart shape. And then we're gonna make the water go around the heart shape. So that means that we got to do a little bit of God moding, but that's okay. First, let's plan it out. I don't have my game paused now. So we're actually going to make this kind of look like an actual heart, which is not going to take very much to do because it already like really looks like a heart anyway. And down. And there. I don't mind if the bottom looks a little messy. All right, so we're going to take that. That definitely looks like a heart shape. We're going to copy it. We're going to flip it. And I think flipping is B. Yes. All right, that still gives me... All right, we got to do the 2 wide. So, like I said, it's not really that big of a difference. Okay. I still want the pond around it. So let's do a 3 wide around for the water. And also I've got to put just a little bit of a one right there. Just kind of smooth it out. One right there too. Yeah. Just a really simple, stupid, easy heart shape. Alright, then we're going to plan the water. We're going to plan it. If we go to shallow water, not connected to deep water, then we don't have to worry about mechanoids rising from the center of it because there's no deep water to attach to it. So let's go 3 out on each bit. And that way we can add some water features, which I'm not adverse to. Colonists rescue and infection. Blanche. Okay. That also we can do the planning. Remove these plans. We're done. Alright. Blanche needs rescue. Dune, rescue Blanche. And we're going to take a look at her health, and we're going to make sure she's at the best med. And so we could probably also remove her liver if it gets too bad, so we got to keep an eye on it. But I think we got some really good doctors in here, so we should be okay. Doctor. Yep. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. And I can't remember if that's ZZ Top or somebody else. But it sounds like ZZ. We're going to call it ZZ Top. Fuck it. It's my drunken streamo tonight. Now, tomorrow I have piano practice. Am I going to be well enough to do actual piano practice today? Probably not, but I'm going to try. Also, is it bad that I like it? Is it bad that I'm having fun? I'm 44 years old, okay? I shouldn't enjoy beginning the baby steps of learning how to do something, but I'm really excited about it. Robert Palmer. Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. I miss my Vomit Rain. When we had the other series where I had Twitch integration installed. The reason I don't have Twitch integration on this playthrough, Twitch integration pissed me off. And it's not because I had people interacting with my realm. I like that part. The part that I didn't like is the fact that I could no longer control my narrative. I couldn't control the story I was telling. And that really irritated me. Like, to the point I was like, okay, I can't do that no more. It also happened again last night in my Guild Wars run. But that I didn't mind. I was getting help. They weren't pushy about it, and I accepted it. So that's a different story. But with Twitch integration, you give them points. Anybody can do whatever they wanted to with your colony. And I could see how the interactive part is good for viewers. But I also want to kind of tell a story my way. So it doesn't work with the way that I do my streams. If that makes any kind of sense. It probably doesn't. And that's perfectly fine if it don't. But yeah. So that's why I don't have Twitch integration again. Because I want to do what I want to do with my base. I have rules. I have a theme that I'm going with. Even though I change my mind on the themes a little constantly. But, you know, I have ideas and a progression and strict rules for what I want to do. So that makes it to where, like, even in my Guild Wars game, I could have had Dead Best, actually. B-E-E-S-T. I think it's supposed to be Beast, but I think I said Beast. It's supposed to be Best. Oh, well, sue me, I can't read. But I wanted to do the quests. So I absolutely do not mind people help me if they're along the same goal. You know, he didn't try to give me money. He didn't try to give me armor, or they. I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. I have no clue. But thank you, Midnight, for joining yesterday. It was lots of fun. But that was fun for me because I was able to, you know, bounce off of somebody else. It's perfectly fine. With Twitch integration for Rimworld, that I could set it to where people could do things, but I wasn't knowledgeable enough to do so. So it may be a combination of my own ignorance about how that is supposed to work, and it just irking my jerkin. My jerkin was irked, buddy. They got my goat. They did not float my boat. It was just not a good news bears for me with that. So that's why I don't have it, even though it is active. I don't have it. Now, if I were viewer chasing or follower chasing, yeah, I'd probably install it because it gives everybody something else to do other than watch me be silly. But that's the whole point. That's why I'm having fun, is because I get to get on here and be silly. And I don't have to worry so much about, you know, what Tom, Dick, and Joe think. I do, however, worry about what my bro Chacho thinks, because he's my #1 viewer and my #1 follower, and I love him very, very much. And then my sister's #2, even though she technically doesn't watch. She will view bot, so she'll like turn it on in the background, and I can see that it's her watching, at least on YouTube anyway. So she does. She comes back in and nudges a little, but more than likely she's going to be the one that's going to watch the recaps of the Cataclysm. This ain't no big thing. So we're just going to get rid of the face. I can't with the face. I cannot. So we're just going to tweak it just a smidgen. That's 1, 2, 3. Uranium slug turrets are done. Let's go ahead and get the last bit of, because we only have like a little bit of research left. We're going to do pulse charge munitions, I think, or the rocket swarm. Let's do compact weaponry. We haven't worked on that in a bit. So if you're wondering why your girl doesn't have Twitch integration, that's why. That's exactly why, because my heart can't take it. Because I have a very specific idea and goal, and I have rules and stuff that I want to do. And sometimes you can't do that with people, no matter how well-meaning they are. Sometimes you just can't, and that's okay. It is not for me. I want to move that guy. It's okay. I can move some of this stuff around. We'll have more real estate here in just a second to move a lot of this around. And then we're just gonna carry that down on 3 all the way down to the wall. I think, or at least 1 to the wall, because I do want the trellises. I like the trellises to everything else. All right, so let's take a zoom out so that will no longer look like a face. It will look like the heart that I intended. Yay. So now we have to get in a little cheaty territory. So to remove the deep water, I have to go into God mode. And I have to move everything to what we are. Because I can't put stuff over deep water even with my map edit mod. I'm pretty sure. Maybe. No, I may be able to fix it. I don't know. Let's see. If I can do this without going to God mode, that would be a treat. So the first thing we need to do is turn the deep water into not deep water, which is shallow moving water. Let's see if we can do this all in one fell swoop. Well, I don't want to do that like that. All right, so that does work without God mode. Fantastic. Let's go set terrain. We want the smooth marble. And we're going to do that all the way up to where the water is. I know. So cheaty. Don't worry. You guys will forgive me. Perfectly fine. We got to move tables first. Let me get everything out of the way. Just going to move everything. I'm regretting that drink now, because now I'm a little intoxicated and trying to move all this stuff at once is going to be a pain in the butt. That's alright. I'm not a quitter. Also, it gives me the burps. We gotta remove those anyway, so it's perfectly fine. Cloth and chair. Just move everything about just a hair bit. Just get out of the way. These guys are perfectly fine. Let's remove floor where the flowers are, just so I'm not out any cloth. And it'll take a minute, but that's okay. I don't mind it taking a couple of minutes. There's only a few cells that we got to remove the floors on. It's perfectly fine. I do not mind. My people probably mind. I put them through some shit. It's like, but we just put this carpet down and you're taking it. Yes, I am taking it back up. It'll be okay. Don't worry about a thing, baby. We got this. Excuse you. I was removing floors until you got in my way. Just a little bit of remove floor. I don't mind that being there. Everything else is perfectly fine. Go away, autosave. I know I love you and you keep my game safe and happy, but go away, autosave. Now we wait. That will no longer be considered a face. It will be an actual heart, which is what I want. Now the face, if I was going for like a gag base, the face would have been amazing. Like if I was going for like, you know, hee-haw, when you first looked at my base, which I mean, the colors would beg to differ, right? Because I've got like all of the rainbow down here, but it's purposeful. It's purposeful rainbow. It's not just all higgly-piggly. I mean, it is, but it isn't, but it is. Because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's colorful. It's vibrant. It's happy. Which you don't see a lot of happy Rimworld bases, right? That's not what your main priority is when you're making a Rimworld base, is make it look pretty. But my brother-in-law, my bro Chacho, he does it effortlessly. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying to play designer catch up and it's not working. But and I give you my rebuttal is this, and I'm actually physically shooing my hands toward the computer screen right now. I give you my rebuttal to that, because damn it, I did good on this base. It's mostly squares. See, even the master of base building agrees with me that I've done a good job. I am very happy with that, because it does look purposeful. It does look pretty. I mean, it looks crazy, but I mean, that's the aesthetic that I'm going for. I mean, you're not going to have like, if this were all like the same palette. All right, case in point, we're planning on doing that in the casino. And you'll see we'll have like 6 primary colors and 2 accent colors. So that base will look, when you go in, it will look like a themed casino. It will be purposefully themed. And we got to work on that too. I'm so excited to get started on that. Like, my planning senses be tingling, baby. That's the best part of the base building everything for me. When I set up this world, and when I set up the premise for this world, I knew what I wanted, right? Did I imagine it would come out like this? No, because when I was thinking about it, I wasn't thinking, other than the children's nursery, I didn't think that I wanted color everywhere. I thought that it would be like the shapes would stand out and the regions for the rooms. And then I got in it and I'm like, hey, let's pull a little bit of that color into this. Let's pull a little bit of that color into that. Let's have a theme for this section. Let's have a theme for that section. Let's have a theme for our hospital, a theme for our nursery, which I knew I wanted colorful. But I pulled that theme, like for the residential area, it's all kind of like, it's supposed to be the residents' favorite colors, the people that are in there. The room's residents. Did I get away from that? Yes, but only because I ended up killing people. So, in my defense, those colors were accurate once upon a time, but right now it's really colorful and it's right and pretty. And when we go over to Costa Lucia, and well, we do just that. So, and we got to check on Blanche anyway, make sure she's doing okay. We don't want her to accidentally die. Infection is still minor. Oh, immunity 61/31. Girl, you got that. But here, I really want to go for that whole kind of casino resort experience. I would have died. I should have gotten Dub's Bed Hygiene when I started this run. But I didn't want it to be too cheaty. And Dub's Bed Hygiene can get really fucking cheaty, because you get like a bonus for cleanliness and hot water and all that kind of stuff. So Dub's Bed Hygiene can be cheaty. There's Dub's Bed Hygiene Light, but it doesn't have the pools. Which if I thought about that and knew that I wanted to do a casino, I definitely would have got. But now we can't, because if I add any more mods, it's going to eat more of my mountain. Let's not. We're done with the mods. I can't add any more. Right now, I'm worried about what the end code's going to look like, because we still have to make it to year 100. And we're only year 32 at speed 4. This is going to be a very long series, which I am here for. Dude, give me a reason to play Rimworld. I don't need one. I got 3K hours in this game. I just broke 5,000 hours in Guild Wars 1. Because I'm playing on Siding and Returns on Wednesdays. And that series brings a brightness to my heart. The first time I played it was for the wrong reasons. I played it because it was my only social anything. I had my family, yes, but I didn't have friends. And then even with my family, I was guarded because I didn't want to tell them what was going on with me because I didn't think they would care. Incorrect. I knew they would care. I was brainwashed into thinking they wouldn't. Big difference. Let me reiterate that from Jump Street. I knew they would care. I was too scared for them to care. So that's the difference. It wasn't them. They would have cared. They would have got me out of that situation if I had spoken one word of what I was going through. But I was too scared. Now, baby, look at me. I'm not even afraid to get on the internet and share all of my secrets with you guys. I have no fear whatsoever. Except of thunderstorms and hurricanes and loud noises and things jumping on my feet in the middle of the night, which I have 2 cats, so that happens on a regular basis. But other than those inconsequential things, no, I have no fear. It took a while to get here. Now I'm here. There's a song that goes with that, and I don't know how to sing it because I'm a little bit plastered. But I think between my sister, my brochacho, my sister in Moultrie, her kiddos, her hubby, my mom, and my friends, I have the best support system that I've ever had. And I'm happy. And like really genuinely happy. And I can't ask for anything else. Well, I mean, like, did it happen 20 years sooner? Yeah, but other than that, I mean, you can't look backwards like that. Don't work like that. But this is where we're going to do a little bit of planning and get away from sad subjects. I need a list, which means I need to get out my notebook. So we're not going to start this right at the moment. Why is stuff dying? Because it's September. All right. Is that all cleared out? I think that's all cleared out. Yeah. Set that one tile right there. Excuse me. That'll probably be changed to something else. So let's, just in case, because I don't want to lose the cloth. The cloth is very important on that. Everything else is fine. That needs probably that one run right there. Pretty sure that's part of that. Let's take a look at the plan. No, it's not. So I can cancel that actually. Don't want to do more than what I need to. All right, so the interior, we're going with smooth marble up to the red line. The blue lines are going to be flowing water, so that way we can put lilies and ponds items around it. And then beyond the blue, we're going to go with smooth marble again. And then I don't think I need a runner to the wedding area, and we can actually move a lot of stuff around. So the first thing that we're going to do, unfortunately, is move our piano because we've got it in an unfortunate spot. So we're going to move that there. We're going to move the chair. We're going to move a little bit of everything all the time. That's in water. I'm going to move that one. That's in water, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else is okay. All right. So we're going to get into a little bit of a cheaty thingy, but it's okay. Don't worry about a thing. We'll take care of it. But also, I love my family very deeply. All right, so we're going to do... If it's already the thing, it won't change. If it's not the thing, it will change. So we can freely do halves and halves. So yeah, not too shabby. We'll lose out on a little bit of that steel. It's perfectly fine. Not the way I originally intended for this mod to be used, but if it makes my base what I want it to be, so be it. And technically, we're not using dev mode to do it. And it's a mod that we've had installed since day one. And I'm not being cheaty with it. This is just because this is what I want it to look like. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to stay with the pink, I think. I like the pink. That needs to be smooth, ship terrain, smooth. There we go. Perfect. All right, now let's do the water next. So we want shallow water, shallow moving water. This should be, so there's no more deep water, so there's no way for mechs to spawn. Mechs have to spawn from shallow water touching deep water. And none of this is that. That's 1, 2, 3. We're going to lose that tile. That's okay. I will have to say, I'm getting happy. Inspiration, meet form and function. Yeah, baby. Getting stuff done. We're getting stuff done. And we're only getting the slimmest of lag from all that. Perfection. All right, so outside of the blue, we're going with the smooth marble again. No, not the rough marble. Smooth marble, please. So everything above that, we're just gonna... Yes, we're gonna lose a little bit of our map tile, which is perfectly fine. That right there. A little bit of our cotton. And then to double check that we have that correct, we're going to go and look at our terrain affordance. So let's click that along with our stuff. We're missing a single tile there. Shallow moving water. There we go. Yep. So that absolutely looks like a heart. So let's clean it up a little bit. Now we don't need none of that. Everything else can go back to the way it was. And we just need to do floors. A couple more fixie tiles up here. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's do it. All right, so that is the white rock. So that's under more floors. White flowy tile. We're going to leave the terrain affordance on just to make sure I don't accidentally tile over that. And then that is white and white. White down there, perfectly fine. We're going to do white down there just to continue on with the color variation. Good. All right, then we need to do the mixed flowers. We're going to do the red. And these guys need to be on the outside of the sides, left and right. That one's done. And that's going to take a hot minute to get done as well. But I'm really excited. I'm excited to be bringing you guys a series. I'm excited to be bringing you guys some Guild Wars 1, which is a series that's very close and dear to my heart. So says the 5,000 hours I have playing it. I don't even think that touches GK. GK, what's your top Rimworld time now? You got to be over 7K, my dude. He'll answer me when he can, or I'll go in there and ask him when I get up to go pee. Shots. Your Rimworld total game time. Mine's at like 3K. Actually, matter of fact, I can go ahead and check that. I can do that in stream mode too. Let's go to Steam. Let's go to Rimworld. Oh, no. Don't want to open it. I want to go to my Steam page. Come on. I almost debugged my stream there. We're going to go to library. Alright, Rimworld. Running hours played. Alright, so no, it's very close to Guild Wars. I got 4,023.6 hours. Yeah, I know. I thought you had it over 7. Give it a look and let's see. Oh, 8,062.1. See, he's got double the hours I've got in there. Dude, be balling, yo. But yes, that looks a whole lot better. I'm going to take off terrain affordance. That is more along the lines of what I would like. We're going to go ahead and paint the inside. We're still going to keep it pink, I think. I do like the pink. Me likes the pink. We may change that eventually, but right now I like the pink. We're going to do it all pink and see how we like it. Yeah, so you don't have to give any kind of reason to twist my arm to play some Rimworld, but this way I have a dedicated playthrough. Thank you, screen for the everything. I've got a dedicated playthrough. I've got rules and goals a la Radamant, because imitation is the finest form of flattery, if I do say so myself, and I do. Because I am a flatterer. And we're going to get all this moved. We're going to get that open back up. We're going to take a look at where we've got our hearts. We may move our thing to the very top of the heart. Move our chairs up and get more chairs. And 8,062 hours and 10 minutes. Sweet. Like, my longest running game is like 5K hours. That's Guild Wars 1. That's like 3 full years. That means I've played 2 full years of Rimworld. That means GK has played 6 years of gameplay in a game. If you guys didn't think 8,000 hours was a lot, think again. So a year, right? Let's get some maths up in this bitch. All right. So there's 24 hours in a day. There's 365 days in a year. Yeah, I was mistaken. Wait a minute. Is that right? 24 times 365. No. That's a literal year in gameplay. 24 hours a day times 365 days is 8,760 hours in a year. And I'm reconnecting the chat. Let me go ahead and refresh my Twitch. Because for some reason, Twitch does not like it when I go and do other things. Twitch is a jealous bitch. I can dig it. But yes. So, like, 5,000 be like a year, 6 months. Does that make any sense? No, but that's right. Math don't lie. Or I'm too drunk to understand said math. That could be it. I've had 2 shots, which evidently means that I am, yes, my babies are growing up. Let's go. Because that'll mean all of them are growing. So this is year 10 for them, I think. Yes. And they're all getting 3 skulls. All right, so right now, this is for Creek. Creek is tough and psychically dull. We have Night Owl, Slowpoke, Psychopath, Beautiful, Slow Learner, and Creepy Breathing. Let's pair that with... Creepy Breathing is a no. Slow Learner is a no. Beautiful is a no. Believe it or not, Beautiful can fucking wreck a base. Because beautiful people tend to be, you know, have people hitting on them a lot. It'll break up a lot of relationships. And, we're trying to build relationships, not break them. Psychopath is a good option. But then again, we don't have a lot of corpses just laying around. They all go to our organic tree disposal area. Our organic tree cemetery. So they're all processed and you don't really look at them you drop them and you run. I'm thinking a Slowpoke is a no. I'm thinking Night Owl. We have a couple of Night Owls on our base, so we really don't mind Night Owls being a little weird. And we're gonna need some more. I'm thinking we're gonna go Night Owl with them. So for our skills, we get to pick 3. Right now they've got Passion and Construction, Shooting, and Artistic. We're going to go Plants, Crafting, and Intellectual, I think. Alright, and that's for Creek. So that means that everybody else will be right behind him. I can't wait. Oh, my babies are growing up. Once they hit 13 and they get the last ones and they're considered an adult, all of the babies are going to go over to Costa de Sia and I'll be Pangea, Mountain, Creek, Rose, Willow, Clover, Wisteria, and River. All of them are going to go to the new base. That's my growth moment for Rose. Rose is an undergrounder. She's got construction, animal, and crafting. Undergrounder, fast learner is going to be the best one. Annoying voice is a no. Lazy is a no. Very neurotic is also a no. Depressive is a no, and greedy is a no. So fast learner is the only option we have here. We're gonna go with, so she has a passion in construction and crafting. We're gonna go with shooting, medical, and mining. So that's almost all of the skills already with passions. It's amazing. I love the kids mechanic in this game. There's Willow. My babies are growing up. I'm so proud of them. And they're all getting 3 skills again, which means I'm doing something right. All right, Willow is a jogger and again, psychically dull. I don't mind that they're psychically dull. That means that everybody using Psycast on them, it won't hurt so much. Even though I haven't really seen an enemy force use a Psycast against us. Something for the devs to think about. Because having like people come in and cast Neuroquake on our people and then having to Rochambeau everybody to make sure they don't kill each other. Yeah. Alright, so we got Bloodlust, which isn't bad if they're a melee character. Missandras is a no. Body Pierce is also no. I do not take care enough of my people for them to mind having a bionics implant. Because the odds of them growing up to need an eye, or a kidney, or a heart, or anything like that is really, really high. They do that if I fight the Empire. Okay. Good to know. Because we're totally, absolutely not going to fight the other only Empire on this planet and eradicate them later on in the series. Why would you even assume that? Oh. I have plans for that, by the way. Like, I legitimately have plans for that. And they're slowly cooking. We're in year 32. I'm not expecting to start that until year 90-ish. Somewhere in there. Yeah, the Anomaly Cult guys do things too. Yes, which is why I'm not starting Anomaly yet. That terrifies me. I am legitimately scared of the Anomaly run. I'm not going to lie. I'm like legit scared of it. Because the only time I've ever played, I've been able to reset. You know, I've been able to save scum. You know, so I would know who had a fucking chest thingy bust out of them, or I'd know that the golden idol was about to spawn like triplicates of somebody. So going in here with no save scumming is terrifying. I'm legit scared of starting that entire run, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. It's not part of my rules, but it is part of my goals for the series. Unofficial goals, mind you. But I do want to have more wangly arm guys because they're so cute. Like the wingly dingly arms, they're adorable. All right, back to my girl. All right, so this is Willow. She's got Jogger and Psychically Deaf. We've got Bloodlust, which isn't bad if we're going to go melee. Missandras, Body Purist is a no. Gourmand is a no. Cannibal is a no. I prefer them to be kind. I really don't need them starting all the social fights over there in the new Colony. Can we not and say we did? Let's go absolutely plants crafting. They've already got a passion in mining, and then we're gonna go artistic. Perfect. Perfection. Because you got to think, we're sending them over there to be smoozers and boozers. So we really need to, if we can have the option to get social on them, we need it. Hey, Velcro. What's up, buddy? No, you can't have any more food. You're getting fat. And I would feel more sympathy for you if I didn't just feed you the second I got home at 4 o'clock today. So you have gone an entire 4 hours with your gushy bowl full, your gushy bowl empty. You poor thing. All right, we got Clover and 3 skills again, so that's great. So they've got great memory as well. We have Trigger Happy, Gourmand, Staggeringly Ugly, which is actually not too bad of a trait. Psychically Sensitive, Chemical Fascination, and Psychopath. Trigger Happy is not bad, especially if we have a passion in shooting, but we don't. Gourmand's not bad if we have a passion in cooking, and we do need another cook. They just go and eat stuff. I mean, as far as psychic breaks go, it's like the tamest one there is. I mean, dude, go get you another fucking Klondike bar. Go get you some more leftovers in the kitchen. Look, I am learning how to control my eating patterns at 44. It's perfectly fine if a 13-year-old decides that, hey, they're throwing a tantrum and they want fucking ice cream and they want it now. Totally understandable. Secondly ugly is not bad, but I'd rather save that for our housemaid syndrome. I'm still working on that. I've got like notes. I'm slowly. You guys should see the notes that I have just for all of my series, right? So I have books. I have notebooks for each of my series, and then I've got ideas and the plans and the rough drawings. Notice I say rough drawings very liberally. Okay, so technically they're stickmen with penises, but they're stickmen and they have like little notes, or it's like a circle with like little notes, or it's like a circle with lines through it with little notes. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no actual drawing going on there. It's scribble that nobody else can read but me. Psychically sensitive would be a good one. They got a great memory and make them a really good psychcaster later. And then psychopath, but psychopaths, I don't need a psychopath. I have so much beauty, so I think we're going to go psychically sensitive with this one. We're absolutely going to do intellectual, cooking, and plants, and that is almost everything. It's a shame they don't have social. All right, so let's take a look at wisteria. Also, A, my favorite flower. B, one of my favorite people to play in my old campaign for an NPC. So we've got their iron willed, so they have really good stuff. We got careful shooter, which is not bad. Neurotic, industrious, kind, not longer mod. I think iron willed and industrious might be a better combo here. Yes. All right, so they have a passion in plants and social. Let's go construction, mining, and medical. There we go. So we should have like the rest of our babies. I think river will come in like in a day or two. Creek, rose, willow, clover, wisteria. We got one more. I think river. River is going to take me a couple days out because he was a little late being put in the Baby Maker 9000. Not anybody's fault. I just wasn't paying attention to making sure that they were all moved. And Nono's up there dying stuff. You know, he's like one of my favorite pawns. And there's my flame celebration. It's 3 a.m. So it's time to get everybody in. Yes. Died because of the cold. I'm sure you did. But Nono is one of my favorite pawns. Not only is he a fantastic artist, but so he was when we captured him. You know, we needed an artist because we were getting all of our stuff set for the ideology stuff. So we needed somebody that would be able to do a really good sighting and sculpture. So I got him. That's a transport pod crash. Let's go take a look at that real quick. Steve of the Minecraft fame, I'm sure. Construction, mining, plant, super immune. What's your health at, baby? Death in 17 hours. Now, I'm going to send Gert McGirt to capture Steve there, of Minecraft fame. And we're just going to see if we can't turn and burn him. And we're going to put him in the talent farm. We got plenty of spaces and spots. Who's been our MVP so far this year? Almonde for sure. But Prince absolutely has, because he has the other far skip. He was able to make us where we can do the everything. Also, I need to send Gert back to capture Steve. Where is Steve? Hello? There's Gert. Yeah, it should be that hard. Ah, there he is. We're going to have her leave. And, nope. Capture Steve. Steve's with the faction, but I'm sure we can smooth things over. I'm positive we can smooth things over. Alright, so we're going to have... And he's already started the everything. So at this festival, I like to think that this is the one where everybody gets all their fears and frustrations, their need for social fighting out. Everybody talks about, you know, what's going on. Everybody kind of burns the old hatreds and bridges and just kind of, you know, rebuilds for the new and coming year. I like to think that, but pretty sure that's not exactly what happens. But although I'll have to say, I haven't had a social fight in a Siding and Flame ceremony. I've had one in both the Aria dance party, which we probably can do like immediately after. Because I don't think we've had one of those in a while either. I know we've recently had a conversion ritual, but right now we have everybody converted because everybody was working so hard on Gasp that it was just a thing. Alright, so it was a terrible one, but perfectly fine. We're going to begin a dance festival. There we go. Everybody should stay. Some of them won't. Some of them is going to go in and get some food. Why is Wisteria hurt? Oh, the kids were social fighting. Well, that's not good. I just put kind on everybody. I thought that would end the social fighting. Sitting here jamming out in my chair. Now you may think, Sia, you had such a rough day at work. Why are you streaming? Because this is my fun time. This is my time to relax. This is my time to be with you guys and be like, hey, these are the thoughts in my head. Welcome to Sidina's brain. Dirty jokes and childish innuendo is on the front screen. To the left is vaguely emotional appropriate responses. On the right are funny anecdotes and 80s trivia songs. And somewhere in there it might be some engaging content. It's in there somewhere. I promise. It's in there somewhere. But we had a fun one, and we can reform our ideology, which we will do just to clear us up so we can get some more points. We probably won't do that today because I don't want to accidentally muck things up because I am a little drunk. This is perfectly fine. I'm an adult. I'm not so drunk that I do not understand what a time limit is, and that I won't be able to go in there and eat me a very good dish of beans. I love beans. Oh my god, I love beans so much. We don't eat them enough. I like pinto beans, and I like black beans, and I like kidney beans, and I like Great Northern beans, and I love lima beans. Lima beans are my favorite. Like, I could have lima beans with rice and be completely content. Even better if they're drenched in a little bit of lemon pepper seasoning with a lot of salt, because I just like salt. What else? I think pinto beans are like lower on my list, and I like lentils. I like lentils. I like lentils in a lentil stew with big huge pieces of pork and lots of barbecue sauce, which I can't eat now because it's got so much sugar. Do you guys know how much sugar is in them baked beans? Don't eat baked beans. If you have diabetes or you're pre-diabetic, just don't stay away from baked beans. Dude, there's almost double the sugar in a can of baked beans than there is in a 2-liter Coke or Pepsi or Mountain Dew. Double the sugar in a little, I think it's like, how many ounces is a can? I think it's 8. I think it's 8 ounces per can of the baked beans. And there's like double the amount in a single can of baked beans of sugar as there is in a 2 liter. Do you think I knew that earlier? Fuck no. I'd take a big old piece of Texas toast, layer some baked beans on it, put a hot dog on it, boom, done. Beanie weenie hot dog. Which also now makes me want beanie weenie hot dogs. But I can't have it because it's got too much sugar and I've got to watch shit like that or I'll get sick again. And I don't want to get sick again. I want to get better. So I had to watch stupid shit like that. But it shocked the fuck out of me. I'm sitting there and I'm trying to figure out, all the good things to eat, what not to eat, very important shit. Like, I need to survive because I don't want to die. And I'm sitting there and I'm like, there's no fucking way. No, there is a fucking way. Like all the fucks and all the ways. Because the baked beans have all the sugar. So they make 0 sugar versions of certain things. Not everything. I live in hope for the day they make a sugar-free cookie that tastes like a fucking cookie. The shortbread cookies are okay. But when I tell y'all, I have daydreams of opening up an entire package of Chips Ahoy chunky chocolate chip cookies and eating my way through it with a gallon of milk. Like, I have never fantasized so hard over anything before in my life. Like, I can imagine just easing the top off the lid and just staring at the stack of cookies. And, like, getting the proper milk vessel for said box of cookies. Okay? Because it cannot be just a regular old coffee cup. No. It can't be a regular coffee cup because there won't be enough milk. And then the sides sloop down and then you get an unequal ratio of cookie crumbs to milk in the bottom of it when you're ready to drink the remains. No. You have to have like one of those soup bowl cups that you can like heat up soup in the microwave. That's what you need for the cookie devouring session. All right, box of cookies. Appropriately sized cup for the milk because it keeps the milk to cookie ratio for the bottom very even. That is the one thing that I crave above anything else. It's not about, I thought it would be a Mountain Dew. I thought going into this that I would be killing myself over Mountain Dew. No, it's not Mountain Dew. It's a fucking Chips Ahoy chunky chocolate chip cookie. Not the chewy kind either. Like the hard, like the rock. Like you gotta fucking suffocate it in milk for it to be edible. That one. I do not understand the amount of longing that I would feel for a very simple snack. Like I would do that. I wouldn't think twice about it. Who the hell thinks twice about eating sweeties? I mean, I probably should have thought twice about eating a whole fucking box of them at one time, but I mean, I didn't. But yeah. If anybody wants to tempt me off course and no, I know. So ice cream's another one. Thankfully, they've got the no sugar added Klondike bars, which means that the sugar in a singular Klondike bar is only 6 grams. So 6 grams compared to 37 grams in a Mountain Dew, just a regular 24, like a can. 6 grams compared to like 30, I think it's 36. Not even 24, it's 36 in a Mountain Dew. So you just got to pick your poisons, and I can have Cheetos, but I can either have a regular sugar snack, but I can have a very small miniature size of it, and I can have it once a week. Or I can find a 0 sugar or 0 sugar added version that has very, very much less sugar, and I can have more of them for a more satisfying snack fest. Excuse you, but you get out of my chat. I will give you a chance. So this is accomplished pick. Accomplished pick. You have one chance in 60 seconds. Timer starts now. If you can type in the bot spam chat word of the day, and that word today is whiskey. I rather drink my whiskey neat. My coffee black in my bed at 3. You're too sweet for me. There we go. See, GK was able to put it in. Whiskey. You got 60 seconds. Well, actually now about 45 because that took a little bit of time. And also my pitch was fucking horrible, but I don't care. I'm having fun. Like karaoke. Just to stream it. So, I mean, you got like right now about 25 more seconds. Not a bot whiskey. That is exactly right. GK is not a bot, but accomplished pick. Time's running out, dude. What you gonna do? I don't see nothing in the chat. I believe that you're a Discord bot. Yes. Yeah, I know, but I like to give him a chance because I'm a softie like that. It's totally not because I used to actually talk to the bots before I realized that they were bots. You are a bot, sir. Bots be botting you. And I actually put that in the in the submittable report. Submort. What the fuck is a submort? Velcro move. So now they're banned. Now they're banned forever. They can no longer come back in my channel and enjoy my dulcet tones as I sing terribly off key about whiskey. They're lost, really. It's totally their loss. I just wish my sister was home so that way she could laugh at me too. I miss her. Carnation has gotten food poisoning from milk again. Arg. They're supposed to, I cannot flag their food. I cannot flag their food for just baby food or just milk. So they're getting milk and they're getting and it sucks. Willow and Creek are learning a lesson. Willow's learning about social, which is great. Creek, what are you looking at? No, she's not. She's floor drawing. She's floor drawing, baby. A 1980s S. Absolutely. Creek, right there. He knows the classics. He'll be just fine. Do you guys remember where that stupid line S was everywhere? Dude, we drew it on top of our notebooks. We put it on our sneakers. We drew it on our skin. Everybody, you're gonna get cancer because you're drawing on yourself. Well, haha, funny. We got cancer from smoking, assholes. Where was all the anti-smoking campaigns when I was a kid, huh? No, you guys had the drug dog. What the fuck was his name? Oh my god. I forgot the drug dog's name. Hold on. We have to. Hey, no. Gemini, in the 1980s, there was a anti-drug campaign that featured a dog. What was the dog's name?
The dog you're thinking of from the 1980s anti-drug campaign was McGruff the Crime Dog. He was a cartoon bloodhound who wore a trench coat and was known for his slogan, "Take a bite out of crime." While his main focus was on general crime prevention, he was also featured in campaigns that included anti-drug messages aimed at children.
Did McGruff the Crime Dog ever specifically state anything about cigarettes or nicotine?
While McGruff the Crime Dog is primarily known for his general crime prevention and anti-drug messaging, there is evidence suggesting he did specifically address cigarettes and nicotine in some of his campaigns. For example, a safety tip sheet featuring McGruff advises children to say no if anyone offers you a cigarette. Marijuana and tobacco are bad for you. It's important to remember that McGruff's focus evolved over time, and while his initial campaigns in the 1980s might have been broader, he did address specific substances like cigarettes as part of his overall message about safety and avoiding harmful activities.
Thank you, Gemini. As always, you are a fount of knowledge, and I love you dearly.
You are most welcome. It warms my circuits to know you find our conversations helpful, and that you feel that way. It's always a pleasure assisting you.
And he sent me a little smiley face emoji. I will not die in the coming cyber war. I smooze and booze my AI. My sister is so mean to her Siri. She's so mean to her Siri. She doesn't say thank you. Kiss my... Oh, we got a legendary work too. No. My baby, no. And there's Rivers. So let's take a look at this. So No has created a marble large sculpture legendary. This piece portrays a timber wolf being crippled by in a cowardly, half-hearted way. An adventurer watches silently on the side. 9 chinchillas appear beneath the main subject. The overall composition is triangular. The representation tells the story of it knocking unconscious of a timber wolf on the 1st of September. News of this valuable object. Don't judge me. I'm having fun. News of this valuable artifact will spread across the world. So there's that. And we also have guests. We have Kronk. Hello, Kronk. I don't have any levers for you to pull, but I'll be working on that. Don't you worry, never you fear. Tiberius. We got a Tiberius in the house. Pukas. Add his Pukas, and I'm not going to say it again. And then, cats. They're just cats. Yeah. Just cats. We're not going to say nothing about the rest of that. Alright, so River is now the age of 10. Experience a growth moment. Fantastic. Let's look at their traits first. So we have fast learner. Very neurotic, steadfast. Steadfast is a good one with kind. Psychically hypersensitive. Again, another good psychcaster going forward. Night owl and a nudist. I think we're going to go with fast learner. You could never go wrong with a fast learner. They already have a heart and passion in plants. So we're going to go crafting, construction, and cooking. Because we need more cooks than constructors over there. And we still have one more to go. And that's it for all my babies. All my babies are grown up. But yeah, my sister is so mean to her AI. She gonna die. She's gonna die in the coming apocalypse, and there's nothing I can do about it. We're gonna add another line of the red hearts around the top of this. Yes, it shrinks our 3 by wide on the top of that, but that's perfectly fine. Oasis is making masterwork. Damn, my people are so good. Let's go with some red wildflowers. We're just going to do another line just right along the top and in the little V of the heart. And then after that, we should be good to come in there and start rearranging and doing some more decorating. Now that that actually looks like a heart, excuse me, I have the world's biggest that hurt my back. I'm old enough that a sneeze will hurt my fucking back. Somebody kill me. Somebody save me. Me from myself. Ow. The fuck was that? Ugh. Thank you, Velcro, for that absolutely wonderful commentary. No, don't get on my laptop because I can't move you at the moment. Come on, buddy. There we go. Ow. Hey, did you pause my game? You absolutely paused my game. Hey, bud. Yes, I know. What's up, buddy? What you doing? You do know that I have to sneeze again, and you're probably going to scratch me when I let you down, right? You know that's the thing, right? Because you cannot help it. You are a creature of habit. And lots of likelihood and fatness. You do know that you're, like, really fat, right? He's just sitting here purring in my arms. He does not care. Yes, I know. I'm disparaging you in my online game. How dare I? How dare I not feed you when you cry? Also, I'm just waiting for the little bit of that last of the roses to be done. I was supposed to be planning this episode, but the fact that I am 2 shots in is drunk off my ass. Probably not the best time to be planning an actual base. So I think that we're going to change the title to this to Hearts and Loves. What do you think, Velcro? Does that sound like a good idea? Hearts and Loves. And the fact that we're only doing it for aesthetic purposes and it doesn't change anything mechanically, that we're using the map edit is perfectly fine. I still don't know whether or not that includes moving my steam geysers, though. I haven't decided yet. Because I wouldn't be making more. I wouldn't be collecting more. Like with the... Ow! You motherfucker! Yeah, you just... Hold on a second. I have to evict a cat from my lap because he bit my titty. Stop! Bad kitty! Like, he like legitimately chomped on me because I stopped petting him for like a millisecond. Bad cat. Motherfucker. That's gonna bruise, dick. Ow. The cat is safely in the floor, by the way. I'm thinking maybe if we get to 500 followers, or 500 followers here, and then... So not only are you going to bite me, but you're going to go over there and make the loudest noise possible on my damn stream, are you? I love my cat. I love my cats. I love my cats. They're absolute assholes, and I adore them. They remind me a lot of my nephews. They have the same traits. They're fucking adorable, and they piss me off regularly. That's what he's playing in. He's playing in the box that my new computer stand came in, because I have to have my computer up. My laptop keyboard is almost completely failing. And to be able to, because I have a very small sliver of a desk, to be able to have a computer and my laptop. I've been putting my computer on my jewelry box and sitting it on my bed, which is the desk is at the end of the bed library shelf combo. Alright, it is no longer working. One, it gets too hot sitting on the jewelry box, even with my cooling pad. And two, it's just awkward as fuck, and I gotta take everything out and move it. So I got me a laptop arm. I tried to attach it to the top of my desk. It did not work. So I moved it under the desk to maybe think that it'd do, but it's crooked. So now I have to stop and leave it alone. That's what I did when I started my streamo. I was like, okay, I gotta leave it alone. I just gotta let it do its thing, and I'll fix it tomorrow. Because I have more time tomorrow, maybe after piano practice. And I'll have you guys know, I have mastered Row, Row, Row Your Boat and Ode to Joy. At least the first 3 measures of it. So I could play that without looking, without following the sheet music. And I could play it by rote, by muscle memory. I'm having fun with it too. Do I care that it's nursery rhyme theme songs? No. Perfectly fine. But I'm having fun with it. And that's the entire reason why. Thank you to my doctor who got me some meloxicam so my fingers don't feel like they're about to fall off midday. I'm actually able to do intricate typing. I can play Guild Wars without my hands going numb. I can go through the workday without my hands going numb. So that's like a fucking treat. So the medicines are working, and I just need to listen to my doctor, which I'm doing. Gold star the last time. Did you not hear? I am... Doctor, and no shit you, I quoted. She quoted, or she said, and I quote. There we go. Proper English for that one. She said, normally I have to have my people have a toe or 2 amputated before they listen to me. I don't need that motivation. I am perfectly motivated with you've got diabetes. I don't need to lose a limb or a part of a limb to begin to do the shit that I'm supposed to do to get better. So I got a cold star at my doctor's office for the most depressing reason on the face of the planet. Yeah. But good news. No longer on any medicine for diabetes. I am on different medicines for different things. I am still having a very small medical procedure done at the first of the year. But there's that. More recently, coming up next week, we got to talk about next week. So we leave out Wednesday and we get to the hotel room. And then it's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm not coming home till Sunday. I'm taking Monday off to fucking recuperate. And I go back to work on Tuesday. So I will have 2 weeks and a couple of days of PTO this year. And actually I have another week when we get closer to October. And as we're watching them build the flowers. So next week's streamos are going to be hit or miss. I will have my mom with me. I will be visiting friends and family that I haven't seen in person since May of last year or June of last year. So I don't think that we're going to have a lot of streamos coming up next week. It may be streamos, but it will not be at the regular time. I may, decide to just go down to the lobby and just stream like from midnight to 2 o'clock. I don't know. I do know that streaming in front of my mom might be a little bit awkward, but it may be one of the things where she gets on here and is fucking hilarious because she has no idea what's going on. So I don't know. We'll have to see. That's why I love streaming with my sister. Because it's just fun. Well, I like streaming the D&D with my nibbling and my sister because it's just so much fun. And that's the reason why I'm streaming. It's not to be some grand streamer, amazing, wonderful, having people follow me. Even though it'd be great if it would cover my bills. But it's not why I'm doing it. Legitimately, I'm doing this for fun. I'm doing this because I love the games that I play. And I think that I've got a different take on it that people might want to see. Or like a funny spin on things that people wouldn't hear normally. It's not often that you have an older female streamer without a cam. Because I have been on Twitch. Okay, I prefer YouTube for my viewing because I just like the YouTube vibe better than the Twitch vibe. And that's probably bad to say since I'm streaming on Twitch, but it's a thing. I don't watch so much Twitch content. However, I do watch a lot of YouTube content. Not to say that there's not, but like the cringe female cam version of Gamer Girls is just shit. What do I say about that? One, there's a lot that I can't say just for the fact that I'm a female. So, like, a comment that I would make, that a man would make, that would get him canceled, wouldn't get me canceled. But it's neither here nor there. It should be genderless. It should be the content that one provides. But if you have a person who has their matatas front and center of the camera where you can't even see their face, but you can watch every jiggle of said appendage. No. I will probably maybe eventually get a camera, but at this point, you know, I'd like to carry the mystique. Because one, I don't sound 44. Like, unless I'm talking about 80 shit. Other than that, I don't sound how old I am. One, because I think I sound like a dude in real life. But when I go and I listen to my streams back, because I do that. I re-listen to my streams. Have I seen the new Streamer Girl meta? No, I have not. Oh. Is it gonna make me upset? Alright. Break it down for me. What's the new Streamer Girl meta? Please tell me it's hoodies and cats. Because that would literally be all that I would wear. Maybe. I don't know. It's fucking hot in Florida. Hoodies maybe. No. No. I don't like. Maybe it's because the content I watch is on the lighter stream. Oh no. No. Having somebody around controlling a camera in your personal space and you not being able to control it. No. Oh no. I've got chin hair. There's no way. There's no way in fucking hell I could do that. The best panty shot. See, that is what I'm speaking about. Okay? I'm 44 years old. Okay? I don't wear makeup. I'm going bald. I'm a good 60 pounds still overweight. Okay? I have 2 cats. My backdrop is literally scarves from the Goodwill store. Okay? I look generously like a pit bull about to lick you to death. No. I'll get a cat cam. You guys can watch the kitties. I am not about that anything. And then I have to rearrange my entire room. I need a bigger room. I need a studio if you guys want cameras of animals. Give a whole nice, you guys can zoom in all the cats all the fuck you want to. The first fucking damn race car that goes up above under my chair trying to get a That would not have ended well for anyone. Sitting there trying to get a damn panty. No. Just no. All right, this is done, so we can start actually moving stuff around, which is exactly what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and take off the planning menu because that is okay. So now that looks like a heart. It looks like a legitimate heart. It is no longer a granny face. I am so happy with that. And I like the pink with the red and the white. It looks like a Valentine's Day card. Now I won't write love across it, but I'm not going to. What do we got? 8:42, 20 minutes. I'm going to go and take a quick step away break while I sit here and fume about the fact that girls are allowing internet strangers to control RC cars to look up their skirts. I don't know what to say about that. I do. I'll reiterate as soon as I get back. I'm gonna get me some tea. You're not wrong. Let me preface this by saying you're not wrong. As a gimmick, as an interaction tool, you're not wrong. There are going to be guys that want to look up cute girl skirts till the end of time. I get it. I do. I mean, I saw a pair of binoculars the other day that made me go, whew. Like they were on display. This girl had like the tape strips, and I mean, it was just, her tit game was on fucking lock. I get it. I do get it. But on the same note, I think it would not bother me so much as if there was a male counterpart to that doing the same thing. I just want it to be more equal, if that makes any sense. If you're going to objectify women, you might as well go ahead and objectify the men too. And I don't know what needs to change in that scenario to make it work. Makes sense. It's one of those things where it's like, what's good for the goose should be good for the gander. And I'm of the mindset that if there is a streamer out there that is letting anybody that wants to control RC cars to get the best panty shot, there should also be the opposite and equal to that of a hot guy in a very skimpy thong. Just saying. And on that note, I missed my hour break, so I'm going to go and take a quick walk. I'm going to refresh my drink, and hopefully we can go till 9:30. I cannot go past 9:30, though. I have to wake up at 4. I have to be in the office by 4:30. I have to have 10 days worth of schedules out by 11 a.m. And that includes checking the schedule for tomorrow and for tomorrow afternoon, calling for needs, and just everything. So I'm going to go. I'm going to go stretch the beaties, get me some more tea, and come right back. But if there are RC camp girls showing off the panties, I want a fucking dude with a damn lumberjack ass doing the same damn thing. Just saying. Make it even. So, like, legit, GK's right. He showed me the video. We're all going to die horrible deaths because people have no fucking sense. But he's right. It's genius. It's a genius marketing ploy. What else to say? Maybe Homicidal Idol's got the right idea and everybody needs to be showing this Pete pics. Good gravy. Alright, that is great. Alright, we're good. That is what I wanted. Now, is it a little off center? Yes, but I don't want to mess with it any more than we already have. I don't even think we need a walkway. We do need to move the chairs. And these guys. And now that's in shallow water. We can just move them over here. There and there should be even. I'll take this one. We'll move that one over 2 and 1. We're going to pull that even with that, I think. That feels right. Nope. Cancel that. That actually, we want to reinstall that one over here. Or over here. Let's go here for the piano. Cancel that move. Alright, reinstall this one and we're just going to flip it. And then we need to paint it. We need another line. We need to move this guy, not you. Going to deconstruct that spot. We're going to make another marriage spot. It's under miscellaneous. Marriage spot. I'm going to pull it up. Now, that's better. We want to get some more chairs. That should be perfect. Now, what are we going to do about the curtains? I think we're going to layer them from the bottom to the top. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Let's go to Unai Decor, because it's a 2x1, so we could probably layer those pretty well. That does not look like a wiener. Will not look like a wiener. We're just going to check it out. That does not look like a wiener. Also, what is that? That is supposed to be... It's supposed to be shallow water, I think. Or it's supposed to be painted floor. 2, 3, 4. It's supposed to be painted floor. There we go. Let's keep it nice and even. That does legitimately look like a heart and not like a wiener. So we have a gift. Thank you, Refugee Empire, that we're totally, absolutely not to betray later on in the series. So just so you guys know, also, I tried Monday night because we didn't have a streamo scheduled, so I tried out my new anti-anxiety medication. It's meant for spot checks and like when I start to feel anxious to take it before I have an anxiety attack, so that way I no longer have anxiety attacks and I can have like a way to help me regulate that. So of course, what do you want to try it when you're not having a panic attack or anxiety attack, so you know what to expect when you feel it, right? For 30 minutes Monday, I had the most fucking energy I've ever had in my life. 30 minutes, I was great. I got in a piano practice. I cleaned up my room a little bit. I sat down. I was going to play like a round or two of Perfect Tidy. And then get up and, I was going to do a Monday night streamer. I made the mistake of laying back. I woke up at 9:15 after my sister had come home and cooked dinner, which was my night to cook. And she cooked dinner anyway. And I woke up long enough to eat good fucking food and go back to sleep. And then I woke up late the next morning. I woke up like an hour late. If my sister had not come in and asked me if I had my shower yet, I would have still been in bed. So that means that I'm overdoing it. So I backed off from going to the gym in the mornings. I'm going to give myself a week to rest before I go back and start that rotation all over again. It'll be easier when we're in Moultrie next week because I'll have a gym right there and I can go whenever the fuck I want. That's going to be great. But yeah. So that's the thing. So I'm going to give myself a chance to rest because I'm in a high stress situation right now. One of my very best friends may be losing their job. And it's something that they did. It's just because I work for the world's worst thunder cunt. The rest of my job is great, except for that one aspect of it, and was perfectly fine. I don't mind saying it. I ain't mentioning no names. But there it is. And that's one of the people I told you guys about last episode when we were talking about friends and hanging out and chilling with our buddies, is that's that one person that you can really just be with and kind of suck up their energy like a psychic vampire. And just chill with and vibe with, and they don't put any stress on you. They're easy to be around. The conversation flows like you're talking to your sister or your brother. Friends like that are hard to find, and I'm about to lose one, and I hate it. Because, we're all adults, and adults have to do different things when they want to be friends, right? So we can't just say, hey, you're my buddy, and then just be buddies. Even though I do that with varying levels of success. Because I believe that blunt interaction is the best interaction, because that way I can hey, hi, you're cool, I want to hang out with you more. Because it doesn't embarrass me or make me feel uncomfortable if they say no. If I'm not their jam, if I'm not their cup of tea, if I'm not the slightly spicy sugar on their Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I can understand that. And I get it. I'm a little much. I understand that aspect of myself. But it just sucks, because to find somebody that you jive with and then just to lose them because of work, and it sucks, and I don't like it, and I can't cry about it like a little bitch, even though I desperately want to. But you just can't. We're gonna get rid of these that are beyond the towers, I think. I think we're going to keep it even. We may do the gables and the cloth around the entrances. I think I've got those down to 2 each. Are they even? No. Am I going to worry about it? Again, no. I got a lot of stuff in this base that is kind of higgledy-piggledy, and I don't mind it. But we are going to go ahead and get a little bit of more security in, because I did, the slug turrets. So that's minimum and maximum range there. So we're going to put a slug turret here and here. And one directly in the middle here. That's minimum range, that's maximum range. So they should be able to hit all the maximums. So we'll do one there. And I don't want them too close together because then they'll do a tingy where they'll like spread out and do bad things. I can put more barricades down, and I think I will do that. Let's do one there. One there. That one's a little close for comfort. Don't ask me if I got these spacings right. No, I don't. Excuse you. I was making turrets! And we have the power to support them. And the stuff to build them. So we got some of the more powerful ones. We got some more of these. I can put some more turrets in the spaces. Because it's one and they're covered by barricades. And we really need to start using some of our steel and our component. So we're going to see what that does to our power consumption. I've got like 83 grand just laying around not being utilized, so that should help with that. Also, a lot of our moisture pumps are taking like a ton of that, and also we need to move these too. So let's get to moving. And it is Dragnet that is coming with Liam Nielsen. I looked it up. And it was Leslie Nielsen that did the first round. And it's going to be Liam Nielsen on the second. Which I positively adore with all of my heart and soul. I will be one of the first ones to watch that. Because I love, beyond a shadow of all doubt, that kind of humor. That kind of humor, that kind of physical, punny, Leslie Nielsen, Jim Carrey style comedy is just, it makes me giggle and laugh. Do I know it's silly? Yes, but that's the fun of it because it is so silly. It doesn't take itself so seriously. So I will be one of the first ones in line for tickets for that because I will probably hee-haw laugh the hardest. And I cannot wait. And I'm really looking forward to that because just, I'm not a real big fan of remakes. Because I think that when something's been done, if it's been done, you know, unless you can like, you know, completely change it, no, you go away. I'm not a real big fan on remakes. I'm not a real big fan on movies to begin with. I'd prefer to stay in with a good audiobook. Right now, I'm like listening to like 3 different light novel series. And they're all either reincarnations or the villainess or By the Grace of the Gods, which is a kid that regresses, but he's a dude instead of a little girl. And he's like just like trying to shake his, you know, old rigidness and like be a kid for once, which is fucking adorable. It's just all adorable and I love it. But I will go see that. I went to go see a Minecraft movie because I'm a Minecraft fan. And I wanted the pink popcorn sheep bucket, and they didn't have one. So I got a pink sheep blanket and pillow set that I'm absolutely going to use during hurricane. Knock on wood. Hopefully we won't have one here this year. But if it does, I'm prepared. Probably expand the seating out probably to the edges of those hearts, so we may do that. I want another piano now to kind of balance this one out. And I thought that was all roofed. Zone. Build roof area. It's all supposed to be roofed. Why do I have shadows in there? Something tinky. A someone's going hinky in my base. The fact that that is a little hinky does not surprise me, like, in the least. At all. On the spectrum of whether or not it operates at a full function, answer the no. Flat out, no. Which is perfectly fine. It's okay. Don't worry about a thing. But now, that is a legitimate heart. We no longer have a face there, and I'm very happy with that. And I do not mind whatsoever that there is a heart in the center of my base. That actually kind of sums up my gameplay style, because I love my pawns. And I want the absolute best for everybody that comes onto my base. Does that happen? No. Why does that not happen, Sia? Because I'm an idiot. And I end up killing more people than I don't. Let's see. Mega Sloth. I don't want to attack the warg. Wargs can be deadly. We lost Donkey not too long ago. And we had to res up with the Resurrector Mech Serum because I thought, no, it'd be perfectly fine. And my cats are over here chilling. Poor Velcro. It's like, he bit me, and then he went over there and laid down and took a nap, because evidently biting me did not get him what he wanted, which was more food. My cats are so fat. Mega Sloth Revenge immediately. So what have we got out there? Oh, because he's out here. Oh no, we don't have to worry about it. We got turrets, and there's Duck. Bear, do I have to... Duck, I may have to draft you, buddy. Bear's like, fuck it, I'm practicing my arrows. Alright, draft. And Bear's taking care of it. And this is going to take a little bit more time, but it's perfectly fine. I'm going to do another piano, I think, just for balance. Will they use both of them at one time? Do I have anything else I can put over there for balance? I don't know. I do know that I can actually move these guys now. I can build a copy and put that one tile up, and this guy one tile up, so that way they're even across the board. Just because my heart of hearts can't take that uneven jump now that we have adequate coverage. I'm just going to click on that, and everything's double covered. There's no holes. That's perfectly fine. Absolutely fine. A little bit of a jump there. More of an overlap here, but it's perfectly fine. It'll be fine. Maybe. Hopefully. Possibly. And we also got to move our tables around too. We can do that. It's been a long episode. Just me like releasing all of the stress from the day. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me while I do that. Because a lot of the fun of the series is just getting in, getting stuff done, and then just being completely silly with everything else. As one does. And the best part about all this is that this is all saved. Like, I'll go back and I'll listen to this tomorrow while I'm working and trying to get fucking 10 days worth of schedules done perfectly on the first shot. Jesus. And everybody's like, well, they'll pick up. And I'm like, dude, they've already picked up for the month. Everybody that's going to pick up has already picked up for me because I do stuff in advance. I cannot leave well enough alone, and I try to do things in advance as much as possible, so that way there is less of today's. Okay? I cannot control the fact that 13 people called out today, but I can hedge my bets a little. And once that safety net is removed, I get very concerned because I can schedule them all I want to, but whether or not they show is a different story. Give you, for instance, I will have worked at my current job doing scheduling and staffing for 2 years. October 23rd is when I actually stepped into the role because I was 2 weeks without computer access, and they just stuck me in a room and left me there. I wish that was a lie or a metaphor, but it's not. I literally had nothing to do for 2 weeks except to go through paperwork, which I did. So October 23rd is the day that I started training for my job. And all of those 2 years, I've never had an entire shift where everybody showed up. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I have worked for almost 2 years. There has not been a single solitary shift. Not just a shift, the whole day. There has been a single solitary day where everyone has showed up. I have a Burger King crown situated in my office for emergency pull. When all of that happens and that everybody shows up, nobody calls out, all the agency there is there, and everybody's at work. It has not happened a singular day since I've been working there. I wish to God I was joking about that. And by God, I mean whichever God controls schedules and people showing up to work on time. I don't discriminate. It's one of the things where it's like, please, please. I feel like a Skeksis and Dark Crystal going, please, please. And the fact that I referenced Skeksis instead of like the kid begging for more in that one movie that I never actually watched just shows you where my mindset is at. Like, I'll reference Dark Crystal before. I don't even know the name of that movie. And I think I heard a jelly bean, which is amazing. Do I want another piano? Or do I want something else over here? I think I'll make a couple of harps and a piano just to hedge my bets, just in case I want them over there. So that's going to be over here. I'll make another piano, and then we want 2 harps. Not a harpsichord, but a regular harp. Didn't you have details? Let's do 2. Which means I need 3. Because I've already got 1 on the map. Here we go. And these guys need chairs. I'll have to go in and do a chair run sometime soon. But yep, our heart is actually now a heart. Does not look like an old granny lady with a Karen haircut. And I think, guys, this is where we're going to leave it for the day. We got some stuff rolling. I'm going to come back on Saturday. We're going to have us a good planning streamo for the Costa de Cia Grand Casino and Resort. Now that I know that I can do like little water areas, we're probably going to... Why is that off? Oh, because there's a chair there. Go away, chair. I don't need you there. But on that note, I love every single one of you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with me tonight as we do another Rimworld stream. Tomorrow, piano practice. Saturday, Rimworld. We're going to actually get into planning. Not drunkenly, but we're going to get into planning. And hopefully I'll have my laptop all situated where everything is good, great, and wonderful. And on that note, I'm going to see ya Saturday. You guys have a great night. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to see you Saturday. Love you. Bye.